let's get into this feel for my 10-year-old. Guys, she did so great keeping her nails on. As y'all can see, she did a really good job. Um, Her nails has been on for about 10 days now. And it's time for back to school, so we are going to go ahead and feel. I don't think I'm going to let her wait 2 weeks because she is younger and normally she'll end up breaking her nails before the 2 weeks. So I think 10 days might be a good thing for her. Plus, as y'all can see, she had a lot of growth on her nails. So that was, perfect timing. Now, guys, I don't know if I did this backwards because y'all know I told y'all I haven't really been taking clients. So it's been a while since I've actually done the nails. But I think it's kind of safe to say you do things in the order you want to do it in. So I did choose to clean up the cuticles first. Um, and then once I cleaned the cuticles up, I went in and I removed the polish. It is important the drill bits you use because let me tell y'all, I still got the drill bits I had when I was a beginner nail tech that I really never used because I had bought so many products. And some drill bits just don't work for certain things. For debulking, for taking off gel polish and things like this, I like to use the 4-in-1 drill bit. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You really can use the 4-in-1 drill bit for everything, including cuticles. You just got to make sure that your drill is turned down to a decent level. So yeah, that's just my little lesson for today. 4-in-1 drill bit can be used for anything. I gotta actually get me some more now that I've decided I want to get back into nails. So as we clean up these nails, as y'all can see, the growth was very nice. I was very proud of the growth. I was very proud of my application because as y'all can see, it wasn't messy. It actually grew out so beautifully and the shape was still decent. So I didn't have to do much when it came to cleaning up the shape either, as y'all are about to see. Now, I am going to do a short, so I will make this video into a short if you want to go see the quick version of it. But some people want to see the whole video. So I've decided not to just do shorts, but to do a full YouTube video also. So this is what you get. This is every step, like I said, I take. Now, this little bit right here, y'all, is a sanding band. It's like the thin sanding band, the skinny sanding band, because she has little bitty fingers. So to buff out the cuticles and blend out the area where I was going to be filing, I did, or land the fill-in acrylic, I did go ahead and use this little sanding band. I do also use the bigger sanding bands. It's kind of up to you. Honestly, to me, it doesn't make a difference. I think this was a 180. So you don't want to use anything overly abrasive. Now remember, the lower the grit, the more abrasive, meaning the more hard it is on your hand. The higher the grit, the less abrasive. So a higher grit is more for buffing. Remember that, y'all. So I always go in and I spray the nails with alcohol, kind of clean them up with the scrubby brush just to make sure that I got all the debris and just to see how well everything lay. I don't know. It's a mental thing for me. And then I went in and I reshaped the nails. They are very short, so of course I'm not doing a lot of reshaping because it's easy to reduce the length of those nails. Maybe a little bit too much. So I did not go in and overdo it. Y'all, I gotta ask myself, am I really ready for clients? Do y'all think I'm ready for clients? For those who are watching this video that watch my other videos, y'all notice that I've been doing more videos more recent on my nails, on my daughter nails. And y'all are going to see me do a lot of videos on press-on nails and just my mannequin hand versus clients because I'm still trying to figure out if I'm ready to start back taking clients. So y'all leave it in the comments. Do y'all think I'm ready to start back taking clients? How y'all feel about it? I mean, I know it's not, up to y'all, but yeah. Now, even when I'm doing the feel, as y'all can see, y'all see how I go in and I dehydrate and then I go behind it and I prime. As you can see, I still use me a secret bond. It's always worked for me. I've never had an issue with it, and I've used it since I started doing nails, and I've been doing nails off and on since 2020 when the pandemic came in. I first learned how to do nails at the end of 2020. Because I'm doing a feel, I had to be very careful with how bulky on that acrylic, because basically you should only be filling, meaning it's only been 10 days. You really should only be laying acrylic toward the back unless you notice that you've thinned out toward the end of the nail. So you just want to make sure you build structure. That particular nail, yeah, like I said, I'm still rusty, y'all. So that's why the little the acrylic was a little bit overly bulky for that first nail I just put down. But as y'all can see, I kind of got in the swing of things, and I started, measuring my acrylic a little better for these little bitty tiny hands. And it's quick. Her hands are so little. I mean, doing a filling for her, if she was a client, because remember I got my 3-year-old. So with her, I kind of stop a little bit more than I would with a client. So probably, even though I'm rusty, even though I haven't done nails in a long time, I really feel like I'm faster when it comes to laying acrylic, when it comes to the quality of my application. I feel like it's so much better that I would do so much better with time if I were to start taking clients now, if that makes sense to y'all. Now, as y'all see, I do prime and dehydrate right before I do the hand. So I do per hand. So as you can see, I'm going in with the other hand, and I'm going to go ahead and dehydrate, and I also put my primer on, and then I go in my acrylic. I do want to remind y'all that primer technically lasts 30 minutes. Anybody who has their license, anybody who has went to nail school knows this. Primer technically lasts 30 minutes. So yes, it did not take me 30 minutes to do her feel on the other hand, but still, because she's a child, she gets her hands wet a lot more than most adults, and because she plays really rough, I still like to go in and prime right before I lay the acrylic on each hand. Now, I could have done this whole feel. I could have dehydrated and primed both hands at the same time and went ahead and completed this whole feel on a normal client, on an adult, because it doesn't take me 30 minutes to do a feel, even on both hands. So 30 minutes is top. Even, matter of fact, when I did her application initially, it only took about 30 minutes for the application. So it's not going to take that long for you to do a feel. So technically, you do not have to do it the way I did it. You could just go ahead and do dehydrating the whole, all 10 fingers. You can go ahead and prime all 10 fingers, and you should be good depending on how quickly you are laying that acrylic. That's just the lesson for today. I know y'all don't be wanting to hear that, but it whatever. So, I don't really have a fun story, but as y'all can see, I went and I cleaned the cuticles up. She did really good this time. Y'all, when I did her set, her first set, she drove me absolutely insane. Her and my 3-year-old were all over the place, and I did not know what to do. That was the worst, the worst experience I've had with her since I started doing her nails. But this time it was so smooth, laid back. My 3-year-old did not bother us. I think he's kind of getting used to it again. Now that I'm back in the nail seat. I do go back in and I buff. As y'all can see, I did the cuticles. I did the filing. I cleaned the shape up. I went under the nails again. And I went over the nails and I buffed. You got to buff and you got to reshape. And of course, I went back in with alcohol and I scrubbed. I told y'all that's my favorite part of it. Scrubbing those nails clean just so I can see what it looks like, all nice and neat. And like I said, some of the things I did with her, I did one by one. I completed one hand, I went in, completed the other hand. It's like I kind of did one by one, which I probably would not do things in the same order with a normal client. Or maybe I would, but anyways, she is so simple, y'all. She's the cutest. So she just wanted cotton candy polish. She was like, well, at first she was like French tips again. I'm like, I just did French tips. I'm doing a video. Let me do something different. So she was like, well, how about this? I like that polish. Let's do that polish. So we did cotton candy polish. And yes, guys, the base, the coat that I'm using for my acrylic was Bad and Bougie. So I used Bad and Bougie by V Beauty Pure. I told y'all last time that is now my favorite acrylic to use because it works perfectly with anybody's hands. My hands, her hands, and she's lighter than me. So as you can see, no matter whose hand you put Bad and Bougie on, it works. It matches. It does not look awkward on anybody's hands. So I thought this little cotton candy was super cute. If you're older like me, I'm a millennial, and older, you probably remember like the nail salons used to do the cotton candy looks all the time. It was so popular. But I love me a good old cotton candy now. So we did the cotton candy. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, I haven't done nails in a long time, so my polish just been sitting. So I feel like I may add some polish thinners to my polish before I take clients again. I just feel like I should. Um, she got these nails, y'all. She got lint all on her nails. That's the only bad thing about kids. They be touching all types of things when you doing their nails. So she got her nails all fuzzy. But so yeah, back to the polish. I love the cotton candy, but I think I'm gonna add some nail thinner since I haven't used my polish in a long time. I enjoy doing this field. I enjoy getting back into the game. Y'all gonna notice in all my videos, you gonna see this red top. Not polished is the truth, y'all. Not polished, gloss it. I live by it. As y'all can see in the beginning of this video, her nails were still shiny. I've had people get their nails done, have their nails done for 6 weeks, and their nails are still shining. One thing not polished don't play about is the quality. Yes, it is a little bit costly, but it's worth it. The quality is crazy. Even with no clients, not polished is my go-to. I will spend the money on some not polished. Okay. Y'all know I'm passionate about it, as y'all could tell. But anyway, I go in and I clean up the top coat, and that's basically the set. So I will tell y'all are gonna see more of this. If y'all are interested in seeing more nails from me, go ahead and tap all the buttons. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all the buttons, y'all. So we can get me over 500 subscribers so I can start earning a little bit of something. Even if I don't take clients, maybe I can earn off of content and just show you guys some things. Anything you guys want to see, whether it's application or whatever the case may be, just drop it down in the comments what you want to see me do. Anything you want to see me try for y'all. I'm about to be trying the newest designs. But I appreciate y'all for watching, and y'all enjoy the rest of your day. And that is the look.